kidding me? Hello, everybody. It's me, Clover. Hello, everybody. It's me, Clover. Today, I'm going to teach you something that was requested quite a bit. And I decided to finally put it out, because you guys deserve the world. How to make a dragon base! Because I know you guys, there's tons of tutorials on here, but I just decided to put my own out. Just in case you guys can't find any that you understand, because I'm going to do like full understanding, like full speaking, like speaking through the whole thing. And yeah, let's get started. Okay, so for this, you are going to need scissors, trigger warning, glue stick, I use Elmer's glue, tape, you could use tape or glue, it doesn't really matter, but I use glue most of the time, just tape for some extra things, pencil, but I use mechanical pencils, and paper, obviously. Voiceover Clover here, so you're just going to take a paper and fold it up like I'm doing. So just copy what I'm doing, make sure they're a bit big, the folds you make, and just do it all the way up your paper. And now I'm gluing the end so it's all one big line. Now you should have something like this. Now you're going to do the same thing that you did with the other one, but make the flaps smaller. Do it all the way up to the end and glue the top like the last time. Now that you have these two pieces, you're going to fold them both in half. Remember, it's okay if it's not perfect. Now once they're both folded in half, you're going to take the thinner one, aka the lower jaw, and you are going to cut it a bit shorter. You can know how short you want it by doing what I'm doing. I'm basically just putting the lower jaw a bit behind the upper jaw, and I'm cutting that part off. Make sure you're not cutting this part as it will break your lower jaw. Make sure you're cutting the part that can open. Now you're going to take a piece of paper and you're going to fold it in half like how you would make a card. Angle change. Okay, now you're going to take your upper jaw and you're going to place it on the paper. Then, once you've done that, you're going to measure how wide you want your base to be and trace it. Little disclaimer, I'm sorry if I don't explain things well enough. Just follow what I'm doing. Once you've measured, trace around the base with your pencil. Now it should look something like this, but how wide you needed it. Now what we're going to do, we're going to add some flaps to the base. I'll show you what I mean in a second. Add flaps like this. Now, be careful when cutting. Cut around the flaps, not the inside, but outside. Do what I'm doing and fold on the lines. If you did it correctly, it should look like this. Now, with one of the pieces that you just folded, cut off a bit at the top. Then, take your upper jaw and put glue or tape on it, whichever you prefer. If you are using tape, I would recommend making it double-sided as you are sticking something to the paper. Now, take the top piece you folded that hasn't been cut off and glue it to where you just put the glue or tape. This part can be a bit of a pain, so I'm going to speed it up. Now that you've done the top part of the top jaw, you need to do the bottom part. Glue it in exactly how you glued the top one. Now you've got your top jaw. Now, repeating the same process again, take a piece of paper and do the same thing you did with the top jaw for the bottom jaw. At this point, you can see the base. We're almost done. Take a piece of paper that you used for one of the bases and make sure it's on the closed side. Then, take your scissors and cut a tiny square. Now you should have a folded rectangle. Glue on the inside. Now, take your top half of the base and put half of the square in the top jaw, like I'm doing. Now, put the other half of the square in the bottom jaw. Make sure, if you're doing it like me, when the base is upside down, make sure the bottom part of the bottom jaw is sticking out. The one that hasn't been cut in half. We're almost done. We just need to add a bit more support. Do the same thing that you did with the square over and over in the spots that are empty. Now, this spot right here should be fully covered. I'm just pressing it more to make sure it's sturdy. And we need one more square, but make it a bit bigger because we're going to put it on the inside of the mouth. Glue the other side of the fold. It should look like this now. Open your dragon puppet base's mouth and place it inside the mouth. If it's a bit bigger than the bottom jaw, you can cut off the excess. Now close the jaw and Move your fingers to squish the part so it sticks and stays. This will make your base sturdier. Thank you guys so much for all the support, and I hope you enjoy your dragon puppet base. Please comment if there's anything you don't understand, or if you have any suggestions for video ideas or tutorials. I'll try to reply to them as soon as I can. Love you guys!